Good morning, student. Today our topic of discussion will be on primary activities. First of all, I want to tell you what is economic activity. An activity which generate income of human being, that is termed as economic activity. So rather say an activity which is related to money and we generate income of an individual, it is known as economic activity. So in economic activity we have various types of activities like primary activity, secondary activity, tertiary activity and quaternary activity. So today we are going to read primary activities. So what is primary activity? An activity which takes the resource primarily from the nature or abstract the resource from the nature and nature is directly involved in it. It is called primary activity. Example: agriculture, fishing, mining, primitive activities like hunting, gathering, pastoralism. So today we will read about the primary activities. First of all, the first primary activity, that is the most primitive of all primary activities, that is hunting and gathering, we will read. What is hunting and gathering? The human being during the primitive stage have to sustain their life, or rather they sustain their livelihood through the activities of hunting and gathering. So it is the primitive mode of primary activity where the earliest human beings depended on their immediate environment for their sustenance. They hunted animals which they do it for their sustenance. They take the edible plants, or rather gather the edible plants for their food. So primitive society totally depended on wild animals and edible plants. People located in very cold region and extremely hot region, they do not gather food or edible plants because of the extreme of climate, either because of hotness or coldness. If there is snowfall, they cannot extract because the plant cannot survive in the snowfall region. So they have to depend totally on hunting the wild animals. So gathering and hunting are the oldest economic activity that are known to us. They are carried out at different levels in different parts of the world. So gathering is practiced in region with harsh climatic condition, and it involves primitive society who extract both plants and animals. So both plants and animals are extracted through hunting and gathering, and they satisfy the needs of food, shelter and clothing of the primitive people. So this type of activities require a small amount of capital investment. It do not need any or much more capital investment, and it can be operated in a low level of technology. So the hunting and gathering is a primitive mode of farming activity where gathering is practiced in high latitudinal zone, which includes northern Canada, northern Eurasia and southern Chile. Low latitudinal region such as in the Amazon basin, tropical Africa, northern fringe of Australia and the interior parts of Southeast Asia, where the hunting and gathering are practiced. So in modern times there are some pockets where still hunting and gathering are practiced, and they are mainly practiced for commercial purpose also, because those edible plants, those medicinal herbs are sell in the market, so they are practiced for commercial use rather than on subsistence need. Previously it was totally being used as subsistence needs. Now in some pocket in the world also these are used as commercial purposes also. So we have read about the hunting and gathering, that is the most primitive mode of primary activity. Then we have pastoralism. So pastoralism is another primary economic activity. Pastoralists are those people who are also called nomads, pastoral nomads. They move from one place to another in search of the pasture land for their cattle, sheep, goats, whatever the livestock animals they have. So actually they practice the nomadic herding. What is that? With the herds of cattle and sheep and goats, they move from one place to another in search of the fodder for their livestock. They move from one area to another area where there is ample of grass. They graze their cattle, sheep, cows, etc. So they take their animals with them. So nomadic herding or pastoral nomadism is a primitive subsistence activity, and in which the herders or animals for food, clothing, shelter and transport also. They move from one place to another along with their livestock depending on the amount and quality of pasture and water. So each nomadic community occupies a well identified territory as a matter of tradition. They have a particular territory where they graze their animals. We can name some pastoral nomadism from India also, in Jammu and Kashmir and in Himachal Pradesh, for example, Gujjar Bakharwals, Gaddi shepherds, Bhutias, Sherpas. So they are the pastoral nomads who move from one place to another with their herds of cattle and sheep. So it is mainly subsistence type of farming, where a wide variety of animals is kept in different regions. Suppose in tropical Africa, cattle are the most important animals that are reared, while in Sahara and Asiatic desert, sheep, goats and camels are reared. In the mountainous areas of Tibet and Andes, yak and llamas. In the Arctic region and subarctic region, reindeer are reared. So these type of animals are reared in various parts of the world. So pastoral nomadism is associated with three important regions. That is very important. The first region that extends from the Atlantic shores of North America eastward across the Arabian Peninsula in the Mongolia and central China. The second region extends from tundra region of Eurasia, and in the third there are small areas in southwest Africa where pastoral nomadism can be traced. So movement of livestock in search of pasture is undertaken either over vast horizontal distance or vertically from one elevation to another. So the movement is sometimes seasonal also. They move with their herds of cattle from the summer grazing ground to the winter grazing ground, and they come back again in the summer grazing ground depending on the availability of pasture land. So it can be horizontal, it can be vertical movement. So horizontal means from the plain land to the plateau region where the grasses are available, where in a vertical region from the mountainous hilly tracts to the valley region it is coming back with the summer and the winter grazing ground simultaneously. So in this way they move with their cattle, sheep and goats. So they follow a seasonal pattern of movement. Why they are following the seasonal pattern? Because for the availability of fodder for their livestock. So the number of pastoral land is now decreasing day by day. There is a concern for that. So why it is decreasing? because of the imposition of political boundaries, and the settlement plans are changing. The new settlement areas, industrialization, urbanization is taking place, taking the grazing ground. Thus, the grazing ground is converting to settlement and industrial or urban centers. So now these lands are shrinking day by day. So that is the concern. So how those cattle, sheep, goats or those livestock will survive without the grazing ground? So we need to think about that. So we have ended today with the pastoralism as the primary activity. Today we have read what is economic activity, what is primary activity. Under primary activity we have read about hunting, gathering and pastoralism. In the next day we are going to read about the various other primary activity like commercial livestock rearing. Then in agriculture we will read subsistence agriculture, primitive subsistence agriculture, intensive subsistence agriculture, extensive commercial grain farming. So this we are going to read in the next class. Thank you.